think it's strange that it just did turn out that way.
I know. I thought you'd be the angry guy too, but I don't know. Games are just so disappointing.
I think you're set in your ways.
And that's not even true because
You love your old school.
I do, but I also like. There's a lot of new stuff that comes out that I like. It's just that everything anymore is so the same. Everything's the same as the last thing.
Mm-hmm.
Call of Duty, Battlefield, all the military shooters are exactly the same. All the Halo, Crysis, sci-fi shooters, they're all exactly the same. Give me something different. I mean, I love BioShock and Portal, and
Yeah.
it's just, I'm just sick of seeing the same thing.
Maybe it's just because I like giving stuff more of a chance too. I'm more willing to sit down and try everything. You know what I mean?
Well, I have a.
Because half the games I'm just like, dude, you gotta play this, and you're like, ugh.
Yeah. Well,
I don't want to play anything you like.
you like such horrible stuff. No, I have other things to do. You know,
Yeah,
I gave Fallout another try, and I like that. Now, Fallout and New Vegas and Skyrim, and so I give stuff that you like a chance. Sometimes it works out, but Well, it worked out. Yeah, and it was different, and
nah, we should cover that one too.
we should.
Alright. Are we filming now?
Yeah.
Oh fuck. Welcome to another episode of Pickin' Stupid Game Reviews. I'm Stupid Jay.
I am Big Mike.
Today we're gonna review
Not Crysis.
no, but Crysis 2.
But Crysis 2.
Because we don't have it right now.
No, because it's at my house. Because, god damn it, I'm not gonna pay for a fucking shooter. Speaking of shooters, man, this sure is a shooter.
Fun shooter. Great looking shooter.
Oh, it's
the single best looking game, period, on a console.
It is fantastic looking. There is nothing you can say about the visuals. And there are definitely... Let me start with what I like.
I would love to hear it.
There was a part in this game where Manhattan was rising up into the spaceship. And I was running and jumping up chunks of land trying to get up to this spaceship. It was magical. I was like, this is fantastic. This is what I've been looking for.
Mm-hmm.
After those small segments like that, that's just a shooter. God damn. It got me in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Because, again, we were just talking about it. One of my favorite games, BioShock. So what do we get at the beginning of this game? We're in that submarine thing. It blows up. We're up at the top of the, we're at the water. In the water, debris all over the place, there's fire. And you have to make your way through these fire trails to get... That might have been its downfall, because that's how BioShock starts out. So I'm going through here, and then I'm like, oh, I'm going to give this thing a try, because it has an opening like BioShock. But then it turned out it's no BioShock. It is nothing special, besides how it looks. The suit is cool. Those platforming parts where you're jumping, the set pieces are amazing. But when you get down to the meat of the game, the shooting,
nothing special, nothing different.
I hate to keep saying it, but it's fine.
Yeah.
It works.
Does what it's supposed to.
Yeah. The enemies are interesting. But other than that, what else are you giving me? You're giving me very small, awesome, albeit awesome, set pieces. That jumping thing, I can't get over how cool that is.
Yeah. I mean, when it comes to me for selling this game, it's two things. One, it's the suit, the stealth, and the armor.
Mm-hmm.
I love jumping off of a building in stealth, and then turning on my armor and punching the ground and killing everyone around me. It's fucking badass. You know what I mean? And seeing your fist hit the ground and seeing corpses fly. It's great. It's cool. It's the suit that sells the game. I mean, well, first of all, what sells it is Crytek's engine. The way the game looks. Mm-hmm. Nothing sells this game more than its look.
No.
Period.
If that's what you're into, if you're into
your visuals,
graphics,
yeah,
you can't beat this.
No. But again, it's the suit that separates it, you know, uh, and being able to change up your suit on the fly anytime you want. You just bring up your select menu and you do everything on your fingertips.
Mhm.
And same with your guns. Every time you pick up a gun, you can literally customize it. Not great custom options. You can change your sights, your mags, maybe a grenade launcher on a rifle.
Yeah.
Not a lot of stuff, but it's cool that I can play it as comfortable as I like.
Yeah.
There's some driving sections, they're fine, whatever. To me, that's not the fun part. But the other thing to me that sells it really is the multiplayer. The multiplayer doesn't say we're different. We are not. We are better than Halo. We're better than that. It's not that. It's the suit, like the main feature of the game. So you have other people who are doing it stealth, other people who are doing it hardcore like you.
Mhm.
And the other thing is the Crysis community is a good community.
Oh yeah.
A lot
I
of the
ran-
guys are helpful. A lot of the guys are really cool. You get a lot of props from people who are really good at playing.
Yeah.
And if you're a camper, if you're of someone who likes to bunny hop all over the place like in Halo or whatever, those people get slaughtered. So the other beauty is everyone feels like they're on a level playing field when you play this multiplayer. And that's another reason why I sell it. I wasn't great at first, but I stuck with it just because of how much I enjoyed it. As soon as I knew it, I was doing well. I was doing real well with the other guys. And I don't play a lot of multiplayer. I'm not into it. It's just not my thing personally. But this I got really good at. And that's because I had people helping me. I had great teammates. And again, you feel like you're on a level playing field with other people. Even if you get your ass kicked, you're never really too angry about it.
Yeah, no, that I didn't play the multiplayer much, but what I did play, I hardly ran into. I think maybe one guy was a douchebag. It did seem it wasn't the normal Call of Duty. I didn't hear anybody using any racial slurs or, you know, gay bashing or anything like that. It was just, you know.
And there are guys who sneak up on you in stealth and slit your throat, and you're like, bravo,
Yeah,
that was amazing.
yeah.
And there are guys who can kill you with a handgun, and you're just like, holy shit, that was awesome.
Mhm.
Or guys who are good at lobbing grenades, and you're like, I never saw that coming, you know. And that's the kind of stuff you give props to. And when you can pull that stuff off too, you get props. I mean, one of the coolest things I did in multiplayer was I snuck up behind a guy in stealth who was trying to pick people off from across the map, and I stuck behind him, and I stabbed him in the throat. Right after I did that, someone in stealth got behind me and broke my neck, and I got to see the kill cam of that,
Mhm.
and I got to see me go up, stab a guy, and I saw him come out of stealth and break my neck. One of the coolest things I've ever seen, you know. But it's the fact that you can do superhuman stuff in this game,
Mhm.
and so can everybody else,
Mhm.
you know, and it's super fun to do. The single player, it's not saying we are tons of different. They didn't do that in the first Crysis. They didn't do it in Crysis Wars or any of the other Crysis games. They're like, aliens attacked. We have these awesome suits. We got to use them to take out the aliens.
Mhm.
And the aliens aren't pushovers in this game either. You can fight a lot of the the regular soldier types, and you can take out pretty many by yourself and do pretty well. But even those guys you have to watch.
Mhm.
They'll whoop your ass. But the aliens, you got to totally change your tactics.
Mhm.
You know, that's what I liked about this game. It challenged me from the beginning to the end, and even the challenging parts were horribly frustrating where I wanted to throw the controller across the room. It seemed like it was fair. Because I'm like, okay, I'm a badass, but my enemies are more badass than I am, and that's what I want from a video game. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I don't disagree with any of that stuff. It's just not my thing.
Mm-hmm.
I can totally see why people. I mean, this game's relatively new, but it's not like one of the newer things. I see a lot of people playing Crysis 2 more than I see them playing stuff that came out a month ago. It's something that while I was playing it, I may not have enjoyed it. And usually when I don't enjoy things, I don't usually say, I can see how people would like this.
Mm-hmm.
I can see how people would like Crysis. I absolutely do. Not my cup of tea, but it's not anything I can go nuts over. Which is unfortunate because I love to go nuts over stuff. Especially dumb stuff like video games that people shouldn't
No,
go nuts over.
No, but the whole point of our show too is to be fair.
Yeah.
About everything, because again, we don't like to waste our money on video games.
Nope.
And the whole point is so other people don't have to waste their money to make an educated, decision for themselves.
Yep.
And you just saying you don't particularly enjoy it, but can understand why other people do,
Absolutely.
is still a good.
Yeah.
It's still a really good thing to say.
I'm gonna give this my highest ranking for a shooter ever. Well, a regular shooter like this. I'm gonna say I would pay $45 for it, and that's not chump change.
No. I mean, this game came out almost a year ago now, and it's still holding its value in the stores.
And as well it should.
I paid $60 for it, and I have no regrets.
No.
I love it. I more than got my money's worth out of it. I'm still playing it to this day. When I get it back from you, I'm going to be playing it some more.
That'll be
But again, I paid $60, and I have no problems with that. And
No.
I recommend, obviously, shop around and get the best price for yourself. But I have $60, no problem with it.
Yeah.
So.
I wouldn't pay 60 for it, but 45, $50 max. But yeah, it's a good game. I know that's boring, but fine. There you go.
Whatever.
You got your good shooter. So soon.
All right. Don't forget to subscribe and like us on Facebook.
Do both of those things right now.
Yes. Big and stupid. Stupid with 2 O's.
2 O's. And we will see you next week with another review of probably a video game.
Hopefully. We're never going to review that Selena Gomez album, are we?
No. Hopefully they keep making video games. And stop making Selena Gomez albums.
Did they make a Selena Gomez video game for DS or anything? Maybe I should cover that. That's probably the closest I'm going to get, huh?
Yeah.
Alright.
I know that. Was she in High School Musical?
No.
No? Okay.
No, you're thinking of Vanessa Hudgens.
Okay. Because they made High School Musical video games.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. They're all the same to me. There's probably some Selena Gomez in some sort of Disney pop.
Get on Facebook and tell me.
Yeah.
That's what you should do.
Let us know if Selena
Look
Gomez...
how I'm suffering without my Selena Gomez video games. Look at how I suffer.
There is
It's turning me into an alcoholic.
There is a Britney Spears dance game that's basically the same thing.
I don't listen to Britney, and I sure as hell don't dance.
There's also a Spice Girls game. I think it's on PlayStation 1.
Word?
Yeah.
Awesome.
This is very interesting for all these people watching the video. Sorry everyone watching the video. We'll have this conversation in private.